Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Madiba, and on this channel we're all about art, creativity and life. And today I am going to be doing a month review of February, as you can see in the title. So I basically review the past month every month, and February was really difficult for me. February started, I mean, you guys remember the DADA KHANYISA video, right? I think things are still kind of okay at that point. I think I started February on a very wild note. With that day I had so much fun, and I basically just went through a lot. After that, I think I got my school stuff in order. So for those of you who don't know, I am back in school. I'm studying interior design at Vega. I'm doing my third year in interior design, and I'm doing my last year of varsity because I couldn't finish my degree when I started it back in 2012. I started my degree in 2012, and then did my first year, passed. Second year passed, and it was time for me to do my third year. I dropped out because you know, there was just a lot going on in my life, and I didn't want my mom to worry. You know, our house was broken into like 7 times, and so I told my mom, listen, I don't have to go back to school next year. Let's just reevaluate our lives. And then I just started a whole lot of businesses, and I didn't go back to school. Last year I was on a TV show called #Africa, and they said, yo, listen girl, here's some therapy, here's some school fees money, please go back to school. So, well, yes, I had some sponsors for my school career for 2020, and there is still a backlog, and I say this on the 1st of March. I am reviewing my February. There's just a lot going on with regards to my fees, and you know, I have an international sponsor, so things have just taken a long while. And you guys know that there are processes, there have been delayed processes from my varsity and delayed processes from my sponsors. So there's just been a lot that I haven't been able to do. Yeah, it's just that anxiety. I haven't really known what to do, and I haven't been navigating around that very well. But yeah, that is my February. I started school in February. You know, I got to school and I realized that I was the only black girl in my major. I think as somebody who has been self-employed for so long, it was just weird being back at school. It's been very interesting, but I've settled in. I've made some friends. My classmates are really cool people, very interesting, very young, but they all didn't believe that I'm as old as I am. So I'm really happy to be in school. I'm really happy to be challenging myself a lot more. I only recently bought a laptop because I really needed one. I was only able to get it like the last Friday of February. I'm behind at school, guys. I'm behind, and it's just been a lot of just admin. None of this is my fault. It's not like I'm procrastinating or I'm not doing my work. It's just that I haven't had the means, and that has been very heavy on me. That's just school. Outside of that, I think spiritually and mentally and emotionally, I have been a little bit of a mess. I've been a bit of a mess, and I went through so much personally in February. Yeah, I think I just kind of wanted to express my feelings, the depth of what those feelings are or were, and it was difficult for me to articulate what exactly was happening. And you know, I was just so tired. I was so exhausted at the thought of being alive. Now, I was not suicidal, but I just didn't want to exist. I honestly did not want to exist. I didn't like what was going on within me. I don't know when last I was intentional about my prayers. I didn't know when last I was intentional about doing a full moon ritual, about journaling, about things that were like breathing to me. You know, I consistently and constantly prayed. I consistently did yoga, meditation, journaling. I write a lot, and you guys have seen in previous videos when I showed you that I write a lot. And so I think it was just a shock. I was shocked by a lot of things, and I think it's very difficult to be in a bad space and just not receive what you are needing, and those things, or receiving the love that you think you need, or receiving the kind of intimacy that you need, even if it's just a hug from a friend or from your mom, or you know, whatever. I just felt so left out. Lonely, I'm Mr. Lonely. Like I felt so alone. I felt so alone. And I remember this one day, I was crying as I am right now. I was finished, guys. I was done for. I was absolutely done for. And I have been consistent with uploading YouTube videos every Wednesday and Sunday until it was like at the 3rd or 2nd week of February where I didn't post anything. It was around the 14th or whatever. Yeah, Valentine's Day. Another thing that happened on Valentine's Day, like on Valentine's Day, I decided to buy myself a bottle of wine, and I did not, like, I bought myself a bottle of wine. I was going to drink it, and I got to my house and I dropped my bottle of wine in the plastic and everything, and I was just like, why is it? Literally everything around me was just falling apart, and I just didn't want to be a strong girl. You know, I didn't want to be, I didn't even want things to be okay at that point. Like, I was just like, let it all fall, let it all crumble, because I am done, guys. Like, I was just like, don't want to be alive. Why is this happening to me? Why am I alive? Please tell me why what is my purpose? It felt very bad, and I feel like I don't think I've ever been depressed in my life. I've gone through stages of intense sadness. You know, I've been through a lot of things, but I always just, I think it's very difficult because sometimes it was not dealing with things, but a lot of the times I dealt with the trauma, the hurts, and I moved forward. Like, for instance, when I was sexually abused, like, I cried for 3 days, but then after that, that was it. But at the end of the day, I get shit done. Okay, I really do my work, you know, whatever work that is. And I got so used to that process of healing, and I got to a certain type of moving forward, and I just didn't want to do that, and I don't believe in that. I don't believe in pleasing people. I don't believe in just doing things or just tough luck or, you know, whatever. Like, yes, we need to move forward, but at the end of the day, we're also human and you need to feel your feelings. So I think I usually don't do that to that extent, and I was damn near depressed, guys. There was a chemical imbalance in my brain, and it was ongoing, and it was very difficult for me to exist as I would have liked. Yeah, that was my February. Spiritually, the pits mentally the pits, emotionally the pits. I was really in the pits. So everything was terrible, guys. Everything was terrible. But I'm smiling. And I think my word for February is healing. Healing. I was healing. It's obviously an ongoing process. As you can see, I was already tearing up just talking about it, but I hope that that shows you guys that I keep it real. I'm here to share myself with you guys. I am a sharer. I'm probably almost an oversharer. I mean, obviously some things you need to hold to yourself and hold sacred, but if you are going to take my truth and my authenticity and twist it or shove it up my ass or like misinterpret it for what it isn't, then that's a you problem. But my life has been very sad this month, dude. Like I even removed my profile picture on WhatsApp, but I changed it yesterday. I changed it yesterday after my grandmother's funeral. I went to my grandmother's funeral. I didn't really have a relationship with her. I think I've only visited her like once or twice my whole life. I really loved yesterday's funeral because I had not seen my I had not seen my family, guys, and there's a lot of my family that I don't know, and I just realized that I have a big family, and family is something that is actually very important to me. And it was just like awakening, like, oh my gosh, you have a family, Mel. You have a family. There are people that are going to be at your funeral. It's like I really love my family, and you know, I don't make enough time for them. And also because, like, you know, family politics, like every family has it. There's always that one uncle, like everybody has family that they don't like or whatever, or family members that also distance themselves from the family. And to be honest, like, I really thought that I'd be that person. I thought that I would not be like family orientated with my external family and kind of just start my own family, but I don't think that's, you know, that's very nice. I think it's good to be good and to be honest and authentic, and that's my goal for this year. That's my goal with this channel, to just share myself. I really enjoyed the funeral yesterday. It refreshed me. I don't know, funerals are not supposed to do that, but I felt good at that funeral. I felt so good. I felt renewed. I felt refreshed, and I guess that's what my grandmother would have liked, for us to rejoice and be birthed again. I felt like a new person yesterday. So it was a very intense month, but in the end, Mongele came out on top. You know what it is? So like, I got my things done. I'm focusing on school. I'm really focusing on school, but I also want to focus on my well-being. And I just wanted to thank you guys. Actually, I want to thank everybody that was there for me in February. I think everybody knew that I was not well, and I'm going to give a quick shout out to all of those people. So in no particular order, I'm just gonna give some shout outs. I want to shout out to Kulufelo Sitla Chile. Yeah, I'm gonna shout out to Coles. Obviously, she's one of my best friends. She was obviously there for me, and I think it was so cute because I don't think she has seen me in the state that I was in. Not like that. She's seen me really bad, but it wasn't like that. And I think she just didn't know what to do with me. She didn't know what to say, so she'd be like, stating the obvious. She's like, oh, this situation is really weighing you down. Or like, you really weighing you down. What do you like? I could feel that she didn't know what to say, but I I appreciated her and her words and her presence and her honesty and herself. You know, I really appreciated that. Another person who was there for me, obviously, my friends Benisa and Mihlali. We had a very impromptu girls' night very recently. It was like a Tuesday, the last Tuesday of February. You know, with those two friends of mine, we don't speak very often. We kind of see each other like when we see each other, but it's also very interesting to see how we navigate around the world and how we know each other. Like Benisa definitely knew that I was at the bottom. I knew Benisa was also kind of swimming in the deep end, but we weren't talking about it. But we knew, like, I love my friendships because I know that they're there. I know that, you know, we can depend on each other and that we love each other, and I really love that. Another person who was there for me, Bonginkosi, was really, you know, he was one of the first. He was like so concerned. Shamey's like, this is not sitting well with me. Mel, are you okay? Shame like constantly just check on me after a few days, and I really I really appreciated that. Another person, Titus, was there for me. Titus is also a good friend of mine. Like, sometimes people's just presence in jail just be like, oh, tlabashap. Sometimes that really means a lot, because you don't know the depths of how deep somebody is like drowning. Monique Miller, she sent me a song. Monique Miller was there. Well, it was after I had posted on Instagram that I have not been okay and I'm getting better. So then she was just like, you know, girl, you was the light, girl. Shine on. And I appreciated that from Monique as well. Who else, guys? There was actually quite a few people that I didn't think cared about me, and they were just like, you know. So if I didn't mention those people, I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want to mention you, but this was impromptu. I didn't sit down and be like, I'm gonna give people shout outs. You know, but if you get a direct link from me and I tell you that you were there for me, and you know, I didn't mention your name in this video, it's not that you're oh god, I'm rambling. You know, but you guys get it, and I know that you get it. So yeah, I'm really thankful to everybody that that was there. I think I want to write some names that I didn't mention right here. I'll just go back and recheck who was there and who was supportive and who made their presence known. But yeah, guys, I am really looking forward to March. March is going to be a good month. I feel like March is going to be a very busy month for me. Yeah, March is going to be hella busy, but I am finally on top of the world again, and I'm gonna slay. I want to be out here, bruh. I'm living my best life, and I just want to show you guys that I'm living my best life, but it's not always the best, you know. I cried a lot in February. I just cry, and then I bought myself these flowers as the last week of February when I started to get better, and these are very low maintenance. They need to be fed once a week, and I love them. I think they're gorgeous. Gorgeous. So yeah, healing was my word for the month, and that's why I'm wearing green. Green is a color for healing. It's one of, there are a lot of colors for healing, but green is definitely one of those. Oh Jesus, Mercury in retrograde. Communication, girl. Mercury in retrograde has been terrible. Look at how many times I struggled to just speak. I can't speak. There were so many things went wrong, especially when Mercury went retrograde. Still in retrograde, but yeah, we move. We really move, guys. We move. At the end of the day, we move. Gray was there for me. Gray was really there for me. Gray was concerned. Shout out to you, Gray. I love you, Gray. Yeah, a lot of my friends were just there for me. I really appreciate you guys, and I appreciate you guys for watching, for actually getting to this point. Like, wow, you watched my whole video of me talking about myself. Shout out to you. I hope that if you are healing, that you manage to heal. There's something I want to share. Give me a second. My friend Pemi shared on Twitter a few days ago. It says here, something worth sharing on healing. I am hurting and I am healing. I am confused and I am healing. I am growing and I am healing. I am uncertain and I am healing. I am in pain and I am healing. I am grieving and I am healing. I am crying and I am healing. I am angry and I am healing. I am afraid, I am healing. Difficulty and healing aren't mutually exclusive and can happen at the same time. And I think that is a great wrap for what my February was. I was confused, in pain, growing, uncertain, grieving, sad, angry, afraid, distraught, felt like death. Healing is hard for so many people, especially those who shut down and use hostility as a form of self-protection. For these people, vulnerability feels extremely unsafe, but I want to tell you, fear is what's not safe. Now, love you guys. Have a great March. Happy birthday to Kanye. I love you guys so much. Please like, subscribe, tell me how your February was, tell me how you heal. Please share with me. I really love reading your comments. So yeah, share with me, follow me on Instagram, join my creative internet family, and may you be blessed. And say your affirmations. Do all you need to do to love yourself and take care of yourself. Love you guys. Mwah! Ooh, girl, gotta shave. Oh my gosh.